Welcome to Main Street Media TV. My name is Katie Farthing, and I'm here with Mr. Jeff Jacobs, and we're going to live broadcast the Garrett Fiscal Court meeting tonight. We do have a second reading of the data center ordinance, so be tuned for that. We want to thank our sponsors for this broadcast, Graceland Air and the Garrett Chamber of Commerce. Just a few events happening with the Garrett Chamber is there's an education event on August the 19th at 9 a.m. at the First Southern Community Room. That will be Investing 101 with Curry Martin of Farmers National Bank. The Chamber is also accepting sign-ups for the Sharpshooter Showdown to be held August the 21st at the Bergen Gun Range. More information on all of these events can be found at garrettchamber.org. Stick with us. We'll be right back here in just a few minutes with the Garrett Fiscal Court.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Shop on lot or online at boballenmotormall.com. Bob Allen is a proud sponsor of Garrett County Athletics.
Here we believe in more than just banking, we believe in building legacies.
We're here to walk alongside you on the fields, in the stands, and in life.
Supporting Garrett County Athletics means investing in our future leaders.
First Southern National Bank, financial wisdom, flourishing lives.
Allison is hiring. Big benefits, real growth, and a team that sees you in our future. Apply now. On Facebook, give us a call or just stop in. Allison Abrasives. Opportunity starts here.
The Garrett County Chamber of Commerce, where business meets community. Business and community members alike can get involved, stay informed, and take advantage of helpful insights. Supporting local means a healthier community. Sound good? Then the Garrett County Chamber of Commerce is for you.
At Danville Office Equipment, schools and businesses, large and small, count on us every day, and so can you.
We're proud to be your trusted partner, providing office solutions and supplies built on service, a smart approach, and great teamwork. Danville Office Equipment, Danville, Lebanon, and Somerset.
At Farmers National Bank, our roots run deep in this community, cultivating opportunities and personal and business growth with people you know and know what's important to you.
Bob Allen is Danville's Dealmaker. Save more on Bob Allen's winning selection of new and pre-owned vehicles.
Building works.
Or shop online. See our story at marksberryfarm.com.
At Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, we understand the meaning of commitment, hard work, and extra effort. Just like our Golden and Lady Lion teams, we're proud to be part of the tradition that makes our community special. Central Kentucky Federal Savings Bank, your hometown friends, your hometown bank.
Safe, secure, Docubit. Introducing DataBot, a precision digital destruction tool that protects your confidentiality and allows for sustainable device recycling. Secure document and digital destruction by the area's premier data protection service. Call Docubit.
Nothing beats the hometown taste of Lee's famous recipe in Lancaster. Go Lions!
Central Kentucky Ag Credit, your hometown team for farm, land, and operating loans. And yes, we're your home loan lender too. Buying or building your dream home in the country? We've got you covered. Find us online at agcreditonline.com.
Choosing the right realtor is like sinking the winning shot or scoring the game-winning run. If you're buying or selling real estate in Garrett or Central Kentucky, give me, Whitney Ellis, a call for the win. Good luck to the Golden Lions and Cougars this season.
Sutton Pharmacy.
Free delivery, easy in and out vaccinations, locally owned. Now that's what I call a hometown pharmacy.
Sutton Pharmacy. Friendly service from people you know.
Founded by Kentuckians for Kentuckians. At Whitaker Bank, we believe strong communities start with people who care. Everyday banking to planning for your future. You can trust our team to reach your financial goals. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Member FDIC.
You're watching the Golden Lions Sports Network.
while Brother Hodge leads us in prayer.
Father, once again we come to you today. We thank you for these gentlemen who lead our county. We thank you for what they do, the work they put into it. We thank you for all the department heads, the work they put into this community. We just can't thank you enough for that. We ask now you bless this time together, give them wisdom as they continue to work for our county. We thank you for all you're doing. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. Sheriff Skeens, lead us in pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. So we have a special guest with us today, Miss Dana Hensley, our circuit clerk. She'll be retiring officially on July 31st, and we wanted you to come. I know Dana started in 2002, and she became circuit clerk in 2009. We just wanted to take a moment to thank you for your dedication, your commitment to this community. And we're going to miss you, and you mean a lot to us. So we actually got you a little something, but we want to take a picture with you. And you're more than welcome to say any words if you want. I know that's your favorite part, but and also I know Bethany's here. She'll be our new circuit clerk. So we're happy to have you, and you got big shoes to fill, but we're confident you can do that. So, but we do. We want to thank you for your time and what you've done for the community. So, if you want to come up, we'll give you a present and we'll take a picture with you. Y'all come up. Greg, get up here.
I will say thank you. It has been an honor to serve this county, and I love this county with all my heart, and I love the people that I work with, and I'm doing this all.
You could tell Dana loves you to see you. That's part of her job. Appreciate it. Thank you. Next up, we got public comments. This will be the section if you're here to speak about the data center ordinance. I'll ask you to get up in this time and speak. Once we start on the regular agenda, it'll be the court conversation. So please come up front to the main microphone.
Hello. I'm Beth Carlin, District 4. I've met you all before, and I appreciated the time once again that you give to us. I think there's some confusion. People have actually reached out to me and contacted me, and I'm not very versed other than what I know about data centers, what we're learning about data centers, and how we feel about data centers. One of the things is with the second reading, are changes able to be made? People have asked, can changes be made when they hear the second reading? And if there's any progress with NDA, they've asked me about that because everybody was intrigued by that non-disclosure agreement piece and adding it to data center. So I don't know if you can address that or have put thoughts into it, or we need to meet at another time for that.
Ordinance can always be amended.
Okay.
It can always be amended. As far as, I'll let our county attorney speak on the other question.
I responded to an email, I'm sorry. What was the question?
About the NDA.
About an NDA as far as data centers, having it in the ordinance where no one in the group could, not just this group, but in the future as well, couldn't do a non-disclosure.
If one of the magistrates wants to incorporate that into the second reading, it's
She's saying going forward, it can be amended.
Sure, this can be amended in whole and part, you know.
And what's the process then for that? Like, we would like that included now, NDAs regarding
Same way,
data
it's got to have a
centers.
first reading, it's got to be advertised,
Okay.
and all that. I mean, one of the biggest thing with us passing this ordinance is we want the community involved.
Mhm.
That's the biggest thing. We don't do business behind closed doors. I think we said that at the last meeting. And whether we're sitting around this table or if it's somebody else, I mean, we want that transparency. So that was the biggest thing that I took away.
Once something is put in place in this same process, to amend it as was to pass it. So you had the first reading, second reading,
public would have opportunity to provide input.
So it won't be in the second reading then? And no NDA regarding data centers in the second?
None of the magistrates have asked to amend from the first reading. They haven't asked me. Now, that doesn't mean it can't be. But I've not prepared an amended ordinance beyond the setback that I think was a verbal motion last week.
Okay. So when we send in our recommendations, they're probably not included in that. I mean, the setback was brought to our attention.
Yeah.
Right.
All the emails and all the information y'all sent to me on data centers and some of the recommendations, yes, it was in everybody's packet. Everything got distributed to all the masters, every one of them.
Again, people were asking me.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
not
Oh,
very
absolutely.
on, you know, so I thought.
Well, and I think there was a question, how do we control down the road like elected people? Well, it's our responsibility to elect the right people to these positions. I mean, we can't put something in the ordinance stating that. I mean, it's our responsibility as a community to elect the right people in these positions.
Agreed.
And I'll be honest with you, I mean, this ain't no long-term play. You're not gonna see Rue Element sitting up here for 20 years. It's not gonna happen. So I hope as a community, we elect the right people.
But can we put that in to ensure it? Can we include the NDA in this second now? If you have a verbal motion for that it could be just regarding data centers, that way it protects, again, I'm not questioning y'all here. I'm not. I'm thinking future and how things transpire and grow or not grow in the future.
We'll have that conversation when we get down to that line item. So I'm not bumping it up to the top today. It's the last item on the agenda, and that's where we're going to speak about it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
This is all new to me.
Yes, ma'am.
My question is...
If you don't mind, state your name.
Lisa Ray.
Okay.
My question is the environment, the animals, the water. How are you all going to tell us that when my grandchildren or great-grandchildren, what's it going to do to the environment for them? What is going to be the downfall? Where are the animals going to go? The noise runs the animals off. It drives them crazy.
Let me stop you right there. You do understand that's why we're putting ordinance in place.
That's what
right?
I'm asking. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
and that is my question.
That's why we're doing an ordinance
why.
to get in front of this.
That
Yes,
was my
ma'am.
question, was why? And what was the options, you know? How are you all going to work about it? I missed the last meeting.
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
sorry.
Yeah, and we gave copies of the ordinance out. Of course, it's posted there on the website, our website. So, but all that covered, that's why we're passing the ordinance
Okay, I was
now.
just making sure
Yes,
I
ma'am.
wasn't.
Yes, ma'am. Anybody?
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Abel, District 1. I guess my question for you all is, I first just want to make a comment that I read the ordinance thoroughly. I took a lot of time with it. I appreciate all the work and dedication that was clearly put into it, especially regarding things like noise. I think that after reading it, and I know that I sent feedback specifically to you and to you as well, and I guess my question is, I think that there are a lot of good things about this ordinance, but I have some concerns that we are leaving ourselves open in terms of water protections and some of the emergency and fire considerations that I sent your way as well. So when we had spoken a few weeks ago or a month ago, whenever that was at this point, I know that you mentioned that there wasn't actively someone trying to come in. There was no inquiries about data centers actively in Garrett County. So I guess my question is, what is the rush with trying to proceed with a second reading versus us taking a moment and compiling the feedback that was thoughtfully put together by myself and others in this room to make sure that we have a very solid first ordinance versus having to go back and do a lot of amendments along the way?
My opinion is we're trying to beat them before they try to come in. So if we had, and I think I explained at the last meeting, unfortunately you couldn't make it. You know, we get 2 or 3 phone calls a week used to over solar and stuff, and the first thing they ask, do you have an ordinance? Well, when I reply yes, they hang up the phone on me. So if we do not have an ordinance in place, it's just a wide open playing field, in my opinion. I mean, that's the way I see it. As we get better educated, as the months go on, we can go back and amend this ordinance too. If we missed a part, or, it needs to have stronger language in it, I feel like the court can amend it at that point. But I feel like it's necessary to get something on the books, because a lot of y'all, I'm assuming, been to Mercer County or Bergen, on their deal. I'm sure they wish they already had something in place to counteract it. That's what we're trying to do. I mean, we're not educated on data centers. I made this statement at the last meeting. I wish at the higher levels of legislation that they would have educated us, not only the communities, but us as a physical court and us as leaders of our communities. I wish they would have educated instead of sitting in Frankfurt pushing it. It makes it harder on us. So as y'all, I feel like we're all getting educated at the same time, and as that information comes out, I strongly believe that this court will act on that. I do, but I do feel it is necessary to get something on the books before somebody comes in here and starts buying up land or getting options or contracts to buy land. I feel like we need something on the books. Now, that's my take. They may feel different. County attorney may feel different, but that's my take on it.
Okay. And then to clarify on Ms. Carlin's comments, if we wanted to work with you all on an amendment, would the best way to do that to be to communicate, meet with you, or?
Absolutely. And we got to advertise it. Like, you'll
Yeah.
see it, and then we got to advertise it in the newspaper, social media, and then you got to have a second reading. So it's not something we can just come in
Right.
here and say, we amend this. You got to have two readings. So there's
Absolutely.
a process.
And I'm assuming it would probably be helpful for you all and the people of the county if we try to coordinate those efforts so that we're not doing amendments every month and so on and so
Yes,
forth.
ma'am. Yeah,
Okay.
we don't want to be amending this thing every month, so.
Agreed.
But no, I agree with you.
Okay.
So,
Thank you.
ma'am. Anybody else with public comments? If not, we'll move on. Any master have any old business? I do have one June 8th meeting, the 109 board. We had Rumpke and Rodas addendum that was presented to the court. Our June 8th minutes didn't have Rodas in there, so I put the contract back, their amendment back in your packet. We will need the minutes to reflect that y'all acknowledge receipt of that. Now, the 109 board handles all solid waste, but we do have to acknowledge that. Motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, plats. We only have one. The Harrington Farm LLC down on Tanyard Branch. It was tabled at the last meeting due to some water issues and some drainage issues. I went out. Looks like the contractors had corrected. I know Master Barker had went down there yesterday. Or,
Everything's really good. They got the silk packer down, some grass and all the waterways and with rocks, so it's kind of filtered. We got everything cleaned up. Good.
okay. We will, if the court wants to approve that, we will need a motion to approve that plat.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Master Barker.
I'll second.
Second by Master Davis. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, approve the July 13th court minutes. You should have had time to read over them. Motion by Master Day. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, approve the transfers. Motion by Master Preston. Second by Master Day. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Barker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, approve the bills to be paid. Todd's with us if you have any questions on them. Motion by Master Barker.
Second.
Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston? Day? Davis?
We approved last month's financial statement at the June 13th court meeting. Next up, we got the Soil Conservation Annual Report and the request, the budget. So Magistrate Day, Magistrate Barker, Magistrate Davis, we all went out to their. One thing I do want to mention, I want to recognize Kathy Simpson at Soil Conservation. She actually got the Kentucky Conservation Employee of the Month, the year 2026. The board will do a press release. I think she gets recognized on the 28th of July, so they'll get with you, Ted, on that. But I did want to mention her in the court meeting. She does a lot for the soil conservation, been out there 20 plus years. So this is a way to celebrate her. So she does a great job. But this is just their annual budget, financial report. One thing they did mention, they're going to try to, we had the wire recycling last year at the fairgrounds. We're going to try to do that again. I think they said one at the fairgrounds and maybe one, or the one in Paint Lick. Yeah. So I told them that the county would work with on team up. Maybe we take our equipment down there and load the dumpsters for them again. So they are doing electronic recycling. That was a big thing last year, big turnout for that. So they'll have dates coming out for that. But I will need, what date is it?
October the 17th.
October 17th will be the electronic recycling. But I will need a motion to acknowledge receipt. Motion by Magistrate Day. Second by Magistrate Barker. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston? Day? Davis?
Next up, we got the Garrett County Library, 26-27 budget.
Yes, I believe you all have copies of the budget with you. It's pretty straightforward, so if anyone has any questions. One of the things that I was going to talk about with our upcoming library plans was you'll notice we have quite a bit in capital outlay, which is because we have purchased the EKU building. And we're going to be expanding the library into it, but we're still working on plans. We're looking at the library as a whole, and there are some places that are in desperate need of more space, particularly adult fiction and teen fiction. So we're not rushing into this remodel, but we want to make sure everything is the way we want it. We're also, our memory lab that I spoke about last time has taken off. We've had several members of the community come in and digitize. You can digitize photos, documents, slides, VHS, DVD, the camcorder tapes. We have 2 different camcorders you could do, vinyl records and cassette tapes. So, and if we can't figure it out, we'll find someone who can. So we're doing pretty well with that. And this week, we are also going to put out 3 little libraries in the community. We received funding from the Garrett Lincoln Early Childhood Council. Now, if you don't know what these are, they kind of look like great big mailboxes, but they have shelves in them, and we put free books. So people can take a book, they could leave a book, they can borrow it for an hour and put it back, but it's there for the community. It's completely free, and we will be keeping up with those. There will be one at the JC's ballpark at the playground. There will be one at Natalie's Cafe in Bryantsville, and one at, I'm not sure what they're calling it. It was Solidago, but the Denny House is making a new event space there. It's going to be there. So I'm just not sure what they're calling it yet. But that's just some of the stuff we've got going on. We've had a good summer. We had a lot of people take part in summer reading, and we're looking forward to a good fall. So.
What do you and I was part of the email chain, the pop-up for the driver's license?
Yes, that's August 5th.
Okay.
We are trying to help people sign up for that, although they go so fast. Sometimes those spots, they fly out the door. I mean, seriously, you have to go to the Kentucky Department of Transportation to actually sign up, although we do assist patrons who are not tech savvy. But they take walk-ins when they can. So I can't guarantee if you don't have an appointment and you show up, you're going to get in, but they'll try to get to you if they can. So,
yes,
but they bring all their equipment and do the whole thing there. It's pretty neat. So.
Well, we appreciate it, and you're doing a great job. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Anybody have any questions about the budget? I guess you need to do that.
Motion by Master Davis. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day? Yes. Davis?
Next up, we got the KOHS State Homeland Security Grant resolutions. This is for Bluegrass 911. I'll ask Russ to help me out. If you remember, first resolutions for the security enhancement there at the EOC. The second one will be for a mobile dispatch center in case of an emergency if something goes down. Now this is 100%. The grant's 100%, so it pays all of it. It's not Garrett Fiscal Court or Garrett County paying for this. Of course, 911's got its own board, but we will have to pass the resolutions to allow them to submit the grant. So Bluegrass Ad's submitting the grant for us.
Right.
Anything you can add to that, Russ?
The physical security, we discussed that several months back, and surprisingly, on this grant from FEMA, there's no match, so it's 100% funding, and it's for a 2-year period, so we may get both grants, we may only get one grant, we may get one grant 1 year and one the next, nobody knows yet, but they put a very short window on it. The grant opened up July 13th, and it closes July 31st, so hopefully there wasn't very many people that's had an opportunity to apply for it, so I think our chances are pretty good.
We're hoping.
But the physical security is the chain link fence around the parking lot and some bollard around the cul-de-sac to keep people so they can't come down the street and run into the building. The mobile command post, we've had a camper that I converted several years ago to a mobile command post. However, it takes about an hour to get it mobile. And don't know if y'all know it or not, but now we have a gas pipeline out there. Actually, we've got 2 gas lines running down each side of the street, and that may create a situation where we have to leave quicker than an hour. So we had this opportunity, so I put together some figures, and with your all's approval, hopefully we can give funding for this and not cost anybody anything.
On the first resolution, Jennifer, you can write this down, R-7-27-2601, and this will be for the security enhancements. Now, it's up to $100,000, right? Up to $100,000.
Yeah.
Is what, I don't know how much y'all are what we're going for. Are they applying for?
I think everything totaled about $45,000.
Okay. But we will need a motion on that resolution. Motion by Master Day. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day? Yes. Davis?
Yes. Next resolution will be R-7-27-26-2, and this will be for the mobile dispatch center.
I'll make a
motion. Motion by Master Barker. Second by Master Davis. Any discussion? Call roll, Jim.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day? Yes. Davis? Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
And I'll get that. I know he sent us the email on the sam.gov. Jennifer and I spoke with him this morning, and they have that document already.
Okay.
So we're good on that. I'll get all this sent in tomorrow. Next up, we got department updates. Looked like Wanda was excited to go first. And just to let, road department's not here, Kenny's on vacation. Brittany had something come up with her kids, so they're not here today.
Wanda Shelton, Emergency Management Director.
Have you been on vacation?
Yes, honey, yes. I'm going to start with the bad news. The EOC roof is leaking again. We got about 2 years out of it. I replaced probably 15 tiles in my office, and the same exact spots have come back through. I called Holland Roofing. They put us on the list. Don't know when they'll get to us. That's about all I know. But I did turn that in as public assistance in Survey 123 for this last storm. So if we do get declared, hopefully maybe that will help.
Are you going to remind them about a warranty or anything with the last repair they did?
Yes.
When
they come, you should be there.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, thought I'd throw it up.
Yeah. October 24 is when they were last there. So, I'm still doing damage assessments. They trickle in. I done 2 today. Dustin did some for me last week. Took FEMA around Wednesday before last to all the roads. We're trying to get to the $84,000. First few roads, they were getting worried. It was very hot. And when we hit Jack Black is when it really jumped. So, of course, I'm sure there's more damage after the storm last week, but, and then individual, there was a few that, you know, got to a certain point, but still heard any kind of declaration on that. The Camp Nelson ramp, I guess you got that email. Ruth sent me an email. Yeah. Yeah. So apparently there's some kind of trees that are dead, but they host some Indiana bats, and they will not go to their caves till apparently October. So they have to wait on that to get those cut down, but there is 2 ramps ahead of us, so still not heard anything on the new plans, how they revamped the parking area yet either, so.
Have we heard any numbers from the state as far as totals from that flood, as far as where they're at yet?
Not
Because it was
yet.
like 8.4 million is what they had to reach.
Yeah, they've not sent us anything,
I didn't think so.
which Dustin had to go to the area meeting last week for me, but he didn't say anything, that they said anything.
Well, I know we got Ben Naylor repaved, we got Boone's Creek done, we was on Broadest Branch today. Of course, we was down Hidden Back, or Old Lexington Road West down there today too, so.
Yeah.
We're trying to get ahead. Blackjack's probably gonna be the next one that we try to tackle.
Mainly when we hit Tom Murphy, Sad Lane, and Jack Black was the 2 that really shot it up. We didn't even go to Broadest Branch. They didn't need to because we'd already was over 125,000 by then. But the one area on Sad Lane they were really concerned with under the road.
Yeah.
There.
I know at the bottom of Petersville Hill, we got some, I think KC wanted to put something in, some channel liner or something there on the edge where all that side of the road washed out. That's why we hadn't fixed that part yet too, so.
Yeah. If you get down in the creek, you can see quite a bit of the roads could cave anytime there.
Yeah, a lot of our culverts did the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, Broadest Branch, that other culvert, we fixed that one, it almost collapsed, but today we had to go back out there because the hole underneath, and when people drive on it, that's when it shows up, because it's so weak, so.
Yeah.
We got that fixed today. I mean, we got several left to do, so.
Of course, we just have to make sure we're keeping up with all the receipts, all the hours and all that stuff, so.
Y'all got anything for Miss Wanda?
I think that's all I can think of. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Next up, Kevin Montgomery.
Not a whole lot at the county clerk, Garrett County Clerk's office. However, next Wednesday, August the 5th, we'll have our annual delinquent tax sale, where we have to sell the tax bills that were not paid as of today, which was the final day. We had 19 participants that signed up for that sale, and the county attorney and his staff and my staff will conduct that sale next Wednesday, actually up here. As far as Bethany, first off, congratulations to Dana. She's already left. She was a really good friend and also a good circuit clerk. But as an election officer, I did receive a letter from the administrative courts, said that Bethany was the only person that took the test and is the only person that took the test and passed. So now, procedure-wise, she'll have to come into the office, fill out a nominating paper, and also be nominated by her party. And then once I receive that, she will actually be on the ballot this November, even though she's the only one. But I just want to let you know how that comes about. I get the paperwork from AOC, and they tell me who passed the test and who's eligible. So other than that, that's about it.
And I want to mention, keep the Grubbs family in your prayer. Well, we lost Jennifer there, so.
Yeah,
everybody keep
former
the Grubbs family.
circuit clerk Jennifer Grubbs passed away. Want One of our longtime poll workers passed away as well, unexpectedly. Benita Custard, she worked for us for many years at District 1 at the Garrett Middle School and knew everybody unexpectedly, but she's a good poll worker, but even better person. So some losses in our community lately.
Benita kept me in line.
She kept everybody in line.
She was a good one. So,
All right,
thank you,
thanks.
Kevin. Next up, Mr. Willie Skeens. By the way, Willie likes to talk too, so if y'all.
No, don't have much this meeting, Judge, Court. We've currently looking at a couple of grants. We're looking to replace patrol rifles for our guys. They're the rifles we currently have, been in service since about 2008. So it's time to start replacing those, but we're looking at some grant options that we've turned in. We're not looking at any matching grants, just like Russ's. We're trying to get the fully funded grants to replace those and start getting that aged equipment out of the way. Then the other thing we're working with AOC currently to get a reassessment on the personnel needed for our court security staff. I got to digging into that, and it's not been done since 2011. So we're probably going to need an increase in personnel over there. So I've been working with AOC on all that, but other than that, it's business as usual. That's all I got.
Is our body cams and stuff fully
Body cams
activated?
are in. They've already paid for themselves, essentially. We've had a couple of incidents so far. You know, I talked about one of the features on them that we can get in there on an emergency side and watch live. We had a call recently, a gentleman, it was a domestic violence call, a man armed with a machete, had his spouse or soon-to-be ex-spouse and another female in a home, wouldn't allow him to leave. While I was en route, I watched live on those body cams as the two deputies approached and could hear and see everything that was going on. So situations like that, they pay for themselves. So they're a tremendous upgrade from what we had.
Does anybody got anything for the sheriff? Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Next up, Garrett EMS.
I don't really have a lot. We have one new provider, well, not new, he's a brand new paramedic with us. He just got his license today. He's been with us for almost 2 years, so we're pretty excited about that. We have another provider who will have her paramedic license as soon as she gets done with her ride time and takes her test, and she's been here since 22, so we're excited to kind of see her move up. We've got 5 who are currently getting ready to get their advanced EMT license, so that just gives us quite a few new aid providers. Our in-house program has done really well with sending some of our own people through the advanced stuff, so that's worked out good for us. We would like to get some high school students in this fall and again in this spring to do the EMT class and maybe provide some of those classes to them for free if that's a possibility. And I just think it gives back to the community and it's good for our students, and we may end up hiring some people out of the class if we have open spots, and I think it's just a win-win all the way around. So this one will be in the evenings just because they're in school, and we're going to make the class, typically our EMT classes are 16 weeks, but that's a little fast pace, and we're dealing with, you know, some younger people and stuff like that. We're going to extend it and make it a 6-month program so that we can put some more stuff in there, just some general stuff, because some of them that are entering the work field, this could potentially be the first place that they've worked and stuff like that. So we just want to make sure they're ready and prepared for whatever they do. So other than that, we did put out some bids. We contacted some, you know, anybody who had expressed interest or any people that we found that produce ambulances who would be putting our van together for us. We have sent them all the information, told them that it's a closed bid, and as soon as we get all those in, we'll open those up here in fiscal court meeting.
Yeah, they're due, I think, Friday before our next meeting.
Yeah, so we've put fillers out for that. Other than that, I don't think we really have anything to report. We're just happy to have some people that are graduating and getting some stuff done. So
Well, we appreciate it. Anybody got anything for Miss Rebecca?
yeah, I mean they come in and out of the shop all the time. We just ordered some some mirrors and lights and stuff like that, and some of our guys are gonna do that there instead of sending them off, you know, to a body shop for the little simple fixes, but, they just, things go out on them. But for the most part, they're doing okay. It is, and I don't know, these diesels, when they hit 100,000 miles on these trucks, everything goes out on them, so.
Well, thank you, Ms. Rebecca. Megan, you got any updates for the county attorney?
No, sir.
With that, like I said, we had some that couldn't make it tonight, so that conclusion of the department updates. I hear a motion to accept them. Motion by Master Day, second by Master Preston. Any discussion? All in favor indicate by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Next up, we got the 2026 audit request. This is the letter that we send the state to allow, who is it, Jen? Roy Hunter to do our audit. Now, if the state does the audit, they'll come in, so we won't need this, but Jennifer and I thought we'd go ahead and get this approved in case the state says we can do it. But we will need a motion to allow that. Motion by Master Davis, second by Master Day. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day? Yes. Davis? Yes.
Jen can go through this next one. This will be the annual financial statement. You should have had time to look through it. We have to submit these every year.
We have to put an advertisement in the newspaper saying that we presented it to the court. But it's just the statement of assets, which is basically just the bank account information. And then it's a listing by code of all the revenues and expenditures. And then you also have a listing of the expenditures by vendor.
So advertisement be ran in the central record. So, but we do need acknowledgement of receipt of this. Motion by Master Parker. Second by Master Day. Any discussion? Call roll, Jen.
Parker? Yes. Preston? Yes. Day? Yes. Davis?
Yes.
Next up, the interlocal agreement resolution. This is with Lincoln County and Rockcastle on, correct me if I'm wrong, Lamb Black Road. This is what we passed a couple weeks ago, maybe at the 2 meetings before this one. This is where Crab Orchard, Lincoln County's EMS is a lot closer. So this is an interlocal agreement allowing them with Rockcastle and Lincoln. A lot of them, some of it's in Garrett County. They pay some taxes there in Lincoln, but the quickest route to get them, either first responders, will be through Lincoln County on the Crab Orchard side of it. So we did, but we're doing a resolution. This is R-7-27-26-3. We will need a resolution.
Lincoln County asked for a formal document, so Darryl drafted this up to me last week, maybe.
Need a motion in.
Yeah.
Motion.
Motion by Master Day. Second by Master Preston. Any discussion? I will need y'all to sign this, and Willie and EMS, I'll need y'all to sign off on this too, so don't leave. Call roll, Jen.
Parker?
Yes.
Preston?
Yes.
Day?
Yes.
Davis?
Yes.
Next up, second reading of the data center ordinance. I'll open up the floor to the magistrates with any discussion. I put all the response I got from email and all that, I put in your packets Friday morning, so when y'all picked them up, you should have had time to read through them. County Attorney Whitworth can try to answer any questions that the court may have.
I appreciate the public's input and the emails we received and your all's thoughts after looking at our first ordinance. I also too asked questions on verbiage, if payable, if required, unavoidable, just some of those things. Then the ordinance. I'm not an attorney, and I don't know what maybe should be in there, should not. Fire suppression was another one. I think our ordinance right now has 30-minute deal. Maybe does the hour, does that make more sense? but I also do agree with you, Judge, that we need to have something in place. And I feel like that, you know, I will say I feel good about this court,